4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Wealth Building Wednesday. Now, on Mondays, we will be expanding the show to Money Mondays. And then also Fridays, we're going to have Financial Freedom Friday. So you're going to get a lot of great information. If you are 35 and older, then you're really going to get a lot out of this show, especially if you want to be able to retire someday and enjoy your retirement. Listen, I retired back in 2016 from the United States military, the Army Hool, and I am super excited that I was able to retire and enjoy this lifestyle that I have built and not have to go back to work again. So many of my friends get up each and every day and they have to continue to work and put in long hours, separated from their friends, can't do things with their family because they have to pay the bills. So how is it that I was able to retire from the United States military at the tender age of 45 and I no longer have to work? Well, it is no secret, folks. You have to prepare yourself financially to be able to do that. You have to put some things in place. And I will tell you, the reason why I was able to put a lot of the things in place financially that allows me to be able to do the things that I enjoy doing in life now is because I was able to get some education, right? Because a lot of stuff that I learned financially did not come from my parents. It did not come from school. It came from mentors and being in a position to educate myself and learn things that I needed to do in order to be able to prosper after I retired. And unfortunately, many of you out there are going to work until you're 65 and 70 years old. And you're not going to be able to enjoy life as it should be enjoyed. And that's unfortunate because I will tell you, the years that I have been retired, I've been able to do so much, spend more time with friends, more time with family, been able to go on vacations, and go places I never thought I would be able to go, and just enjoy life. That's what it's all about. I mean, if you labor in the vineyard for so many years, 15, 20, 25 years, you ought to be able to sit down at some point and you've done everything you needed to do financially to be able to spend that time, that remaining time you might have left on this earth, with your family. So in these episodes that we're going to talk to you on the broadcast, I'm going to bring a special guest. We're going to talk about how to rescue your retirement, how to get you financially in the position where you can enjoy retirement at some point in your life. So, what are we going to talk about in today's episode? Today, we are going to talk about the road to retirement, managing your debt. Managing your debt. So, the journey to retirement is a long, arduous one, folks. It is not easy. It is filled with potholes. It is challenging. There are hurdles all over the place. And unfortunately, a lot of folks are never going to be able to attain a debt-free retirement. They're just not. Probably because there was no one there to help educate them and guide them on what they need to do so they can get to a debt-free retirement. So some of the tips and some of the information I'm going to be sharing with you, not only in this episode, but the episodes to come in the future, I'm going to be talking to you about what you can do to position yourself for a debt-free retirement. Now, if you're already retired, that's okay. You can still learn from what I'm going to share, especially if you have debt or you're not able to enjoy life to the fullest, right? Maybe you're retired, but you're still working because you decided that you didn't have the income, right? So you still need to pay the bills, all right? You still have a mortgage. You still have, unfortunately, credit card bills, and you still have an auto loan, or maybe you have some other loans, right? Managing your debt is a huge part of being able to retire and enjoy life. And I've been preaching this and teaching this for 15 years. Even when I was a soldier, I used to tell my young troops, what they need to do with their money in order to be able to be in the position to retire and not have to go back to work for the government or any other person again in their life. All right. So there's just some key things that we are going to cover in all these episodes. All right. We're going to talk about eliminating debt. We're going to talk about building wealth. All right. We're going to rescue your retirement. So if you do not want to spend your remaining years on this earth working for somebody in poor health conditions, or working because you have kids or grandkids because financially you did not do what you needed to do in order to get them through college or prepare them for life, I'm telling you, you're going to want to tune in to this show. Well, I'm going to have some great guests in the near future. We're going to talk about all kinds of things that will prepare you for the best retirement that you could ever have. So, tonight, getting back to the subject, the road to retirement. That road is twisting and turning. It's got potholes. And again, some people will never even complete the journey. They never will, because either they will die before they retire, or they're going to continue to work and they will never retire. So how do you get through this journey and be able to do the things you want to do in life and really enjoy that retirement? The first thing you need to really do is get control of your debt. You got to manage this debt. You know, the largest debt that most people will ever incur in their lifetime is their mortgage. Oh, I'm a real big fan of home ownership. If you don't own some property, you are already behind the power curve. So if you're renting right now, I really pray and hope that you will look into becoming a homeowner this year. All right. And don't just stop at owning your own home. Get some investment property. Now, that's another episode. We'll talk about that, because that is one of the strategies that allowed me to be able to sit at home and not have to get another job. I'm talking about passive income streams from tenants. All right. Again, another episode. Can't get in that tonight. All right. We've got a lot to cover and just a little bit of time. So going back to managing debt, that mortgage, that's the largest debt most people are going to ever have in their lifetime. And unfortunately, some people will never own their home free and clear. They never will, right? Because there's this thing called the amortization schedule that the banks have created that makes people pay more interest than they ever should be on their home. In fact, many of us will overpay on our house that we purchase. I'm talking in some cases up to 100%. If you actually follow the amortization schedule for the term that you have contracted with. Most terms are 30 years. All right. And unfortunately, some people just never will pay off their home. They'll never own it free and clear. Every 3 to 5 years, homeowners, what do? They refinance because they want to get a lower interest rate so they can lower their monthly payment, or so they can pull some money out. All right. So they never really become true homeowners. They're just mortgage payers. And if you have $1,000 to $3,500 mortgage payment each and every month, yeah, there's people that have $3,500 mortgage payments. I mean, if you live in California, you live in DC, you live in Miami, Florida, you live in New York, they have very expensive mortgages. And I will tell you, if you're one of those people that have a mortgage like that and you're getting ready to retire, oh no, you're not going to enjoy your retirement. Because once your income is cut and you only have that retirement income, I'm telling you, the mortgage is going to eat that up. So the number one thing you really need to do is manage this debt, get rid of the debt if at all possible. And we do have a solution for that. Those of you that know me know that I have a technological cutting edge solution for eliminating your debt faster than you ever thought possible, right? Leveraging cutting edge technology. And with this technology that most people have never heard about, it destroys the bank's amortization schedule. so that you don't give the bank all that unnecessary interest, right? And because you target the amortization schedule, you will be able to eliminate your mortgage faster than you ever thought possible. I'm talking on average, I have folks that I have been working with for many, many years who have paid off their homes, and many of them have paid off their 30-year mortgage in on average 5 to 7 years. All right. You got to take care of that large debt, that mortgage, if you want to be able to see your retirement dollars go much further. Debt, my friends, destroys a lot of things. And if you got credit card debt, you got a mortgage, you got student loans, you got auto loans, you got to do something about that. And the system that I'm talking to you about, those of you who already have my system, you know what I'm saying. This is not only going to eliminate your mortgage in the fastest way possible, but all the debt that you have. So managing your debt is key and instrumental to you being able to enjoy a debt-free lifestyle and retirement. If you don't get control of your debt, I promise you, you're going to work like a Hebrew slave until you are in your 60s and 70s. And my friends, if you look at the average lifespan of a human, of a male and a female, that is not what you want to do. You do not want to work until you're 70, okay? Because right around the corner, you're going to see death. It's just an unfortunate thing. Or some kind of illness, some unfortunate illness. So you're not going to really be able to enjoy life as you should. So managing your debt is critical in what we do, all right, in order to enjoy that retirement lifestyle. All right. Today, I was very brief, and hopefully I just kind of hit some key nerves within you to try to get you to think about what life will be like for you. Are you on the right path? Are you able to retire when you want to? Are you working on the debt? Or are you in a position right now to do something about the debt? And if you're not, then I'm telling you, you need to reach out to me or reach out to my folks to try to help you get control of that situation. Because if you want to be able to do like what I did, retire under 50, and if you're already over 50, that's okay. Let's see if we can get you where you need to be before you reach 60. All right. Again, the point is you don't want to retire with a whole bunch of debt. That money that you're going to be living on, whether it's Social Security, if it still exists, all right, or whatever your pension is that you're going to be getting, it will go a lot further for much longer if you don't have any debt. Now, you're not going to get rid of bills, okay? You're going to have expenses, all right? You got to always pay your taxes. You're going to always have to pay, your property tax, or you're going to have to pay insurance for your home if you got a home, all right? You're always going to have to pay auto insurance if you got a car. These things are going to be reoccurring bills, but you can handle those expenses, right, with the income that you have allocated in your retirement if you get rid of those big ticket items like the mortgage and car payments or student loan payments or whatever, okay? Get rid of those big ticket items, those debts that you don't want to carry into retirement. You got to manage those debts, folks. All right. A couple of admin things, right? First of all, you can join us here every Wednesday for Wealth Building Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, we're going to have these same times roughly for our Monday and our Friday broadcast. Monday, and we're going to have Financial Freedom Friday. We're going to be talking about these things, all right? We're going to talk about rescuing your retirement, all right? You got to, folks, listen, you can tell the passion in my voice, hopefully, all right, how good retirement life is, all right? The stress that I had when I was in the military, it's not there anymore. All right. I can get up when I want to. I can do the things that I want to do. I can go to the gym when I want to. I can vacation when I want to. I can spend time volunteering when I want to. All right. It has done wonders to my body. I'm more in shape. My hair is thicker. I am a lot better off. Okay. People can see the changes, right? But if you are going to be working all your natural life, I promise you, it's not good for you. Okay. So you're going to want to check out all these broadcasts that we're going to be doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll have some special guests. I'll have some co-hosts on, and we're going to have a great time. Normally, the broadcast is going to last about 30 minutes. There will be sometimes it will last longer than that. Okay. And the audio will be available at some point for you to check out as a podcast. All right. Because again, I'm going to give you some great tips. So we're going to be talking about building wealth, right? Eliminating debt and rescuing your retirement. All right. I've got some secret weapons, some things that I have done that positioned me, all right, for the lifestyle that I have and be able to enjoy life as I know it. And I'm going to share them with you. I'm going to share them with you. The same way somebody shared those tips with me, I'm going to share them with you. And hopefully you will take action on them, or you will teach your children. Because unfortunately, especially in our community, the Black community, I'm sorry, we do not do a good job educating our children. We just don't, especially financially, because we didn't get taught a lot of stuff financially, right? We learn a lot of stuff after the fact when we're late in our 30s, 40s, and 50s. It's too late. It's too late to be learning then. We really need to learn and take action much earlier. And that's what the purpose of this broadcast is. So hopefully I can stimulate your mind and I can make you think, but not only make you think, I hope that I can move you to taking action so that you can build wealth and a legacy for your family. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time, but that's all I've got for you today. Tune in to the next broadcast next week for Wealth Building Wednesday, and I'll see you on the next broadcast. Take care.